Hi, I'm Ryan Verret,
And I'm Mary Rose Verret.
and we're the founders of Witness to Love.
Witness to Love is a marriage movement that was really born of desperation and the Holy Spirit. In our work at the parish and diocesan level here in the United States of America and now throughout the world, we work with engaged couples and the mentors that they choose. We form leaders in our communities to work with these couples. Witness to Love is now in its 10th year, and we've learned a lot in working with 80 different dioceses now that we work with around the world in English, Spanish, French, and now Vietnamese.
Yes, there are four outcomes. There are four outcomes that come out of the Witness to Love methodology in this process that were not maybe just specific outcomes, but they were also goals that were essential to us in our service to Christ and the church. The first is that Witness to Love really provides the appropriate setting for growing in authentic friendship. We see that friendship is that essential first starting point for any active evangelization. The mentor couple really provides that authentic friendship. Secondly is that Witness to Love really highlights the proper setting for the formation of virtue. We know that grace builds upon nature, but it's very important that human activity and that the relational virtues that are essential to marriage be something that young couples can practice and that it can also be coached in that practice through the gift of mentoring. Third is that Witness to Love really provides the proper context for the inclusion of newly married couples and young families into the parish life. They're not doing this sort of just for an hour a week, but they're really finding that starting point of parish life to be in the domestic church. So that the home of mentor couples, we have that first sort of instance and welcome kind of hospitality into the life of the parish by meeting first in the home and then, of course, going to the parish on the Lord's Day. And then fourth and foremost, we're really rebuilding society. Witness to Love is really rebuilding communities and generations of lifelong marriages through accompaniment, through this friendship that comes through the mentor couple.
We'd like to speak to you more about the mentor couple, the accompanying couple, the couple who walks with an engaged couple before and after the wedding day. Traditionally, mentor couples have been seen as the expert, the couple that an engaged couple might work with for a short time. The couple that knows everything, the couple that is the expert, chosen and trained by the church to work with this young couple. But in our work, we've seen that if the young couple does not trust that mentor couple, if there's not an existing relationship, if they don't desire the marriage that the mentor couple has, then it's not going to be ongoing. It's not going to be life-giving. It's not going to be life-changing. And so for us, attraction, relationships, and trust are really three pillars upon which the Witness to Love evangelization model would work.
We see that happen in so many different ways, but that first point of attraction where young couples today, young engaged couples, and this is the same across, I think, every culture that we worked in, they deeply desire to be in a committed relationship, a committed marriage, but they have a fear and they have sort of a hesitancy. So they're looking for it. In Witness to Love, the mentor couple, the accompanying couple, really provides, it kind of responds to that deep, innate desire that young people have today to be in a committed, safe, and sustained friendship.
So many young people today come from divorced families or parents who are unhappily married or parents who were never married, even grandparents who are divorced. And so we have young people tell us, they say, we have never been in a married couple's home. We have no one within our circle of friends who can give that model to us of what a healthy, holy marriage looks like. We need that. And so in Witness to Love, we also propose that church communities have couples that they hold up, that they say, young couples, if you don't know anyone whose marriage that you admire to walk with you, choose from among these couples. And it's so important that they are able to choose. In the older model of marriage preparation, we see this assigned mentor. This mentor, you don't have a choice. You don't know them. You've never met them before, but you will share your life with them. It doesn't work with the way that we're created. It also doesn't work with the way that young people today, their lack of trust of the church and of authority. And so in allowing an engaged couple to choose a couple, even if it's among that group of couples that you've offered at the parish, they are putting skin in the game. They are discerning, often for the first time in their lives, what kind of marriage they want. What's it going to look like? What's it going to sound like? How does a father treat his children? How does a mother interact with her husband? It's so important that we allow couples the choice. It sounds like a very small suggestion, a very small intervention, but couples being able to choose and to tell us what they're attracted to, what they desire, is a fundamental need that young people have today.
That innovative approach, which is very unique in Witness to Love, of engaged couples choosing a mentor, is where the attraction and desire moves into a relationship, a virtuous relationship, a relationship that is very much modeling the generosity and kindness of Christ. We see that the experience of the mentors, they're not experts. They're not formed, and our approach has never been to position them that they have to be experts on moral theology, philosophy, psychology, or anything like that. They're just really coached by parishes, by the pastoral team, to share their marriage. And that sharing of the marriage, that kindness and generosity, becomes the platform for catechesis, because we know it's not just about being kind of formed to be a nice couple that gets along. We really want them to really become a Christian couple. So similar to the New Testament, where Priscilla and Aquila open up their home to receive couples in who are going through conversion, we see that in a very similar way, which is very much rooted in the Holy Father's direction in Amoris Laetitia, that is generosity and kindness that really kind of unleashes the gospel. When that relationship is established, they move into a definite place to trust, where these engaged couples and newly married couples, not only trusting the mentor couple, but they really grow to trust Father, the church, even God the Father, and to kind of be reconciled in a relationship in so many different areas.
One of the other important aspects of Witness to Love is the order in which things occur. And a mentor couple, again, they're not an expert, but they come really humbled that they've been chosen to share the witness of their marriage with this young couple. And the two couples come together in the home of whoever the parish sort of coordinator or marriage point of contact person is. And they come together and they are coached in their journey, and they meet over a period of time, but they go on a double date together. They go to church together at least twice a month. There is a sharing of life that occurs, and about 5 months in, they go on a retreat together, and then the mentor couple has father or deacon and the engaged couple in their home. And all of this applies to also those civilly married couples seeking a convalidation. But there is an encounter in the home of the mentor couple who may have never had father or deacon in their home before. And they come to a deeper understanding that their home is a missionary outpost of the local church. Their home is a stepping stone back into the life of the church. They are able to ask questions that would never otherwise be asked or answered. This is a incredible opportunity for evangelization within a small, intimate group setting. There are conversations that we as a church have not had because we don't create the opportunity for them. This is that opportunity, and it's not just any couple that becomes a mentor. It's couples where grace builds on nature, and these are couples who've been married 5 years or more. They're active in the Catholic Church, and they have a marriage the engaged couple admires. Those are the foundational starting points for a couple to become a mentor. And we can work with those couples. You can work with those couples. So we ask the engaged couple to bring those couples to us. The church forms those couples and gives them back as a gift to the community. This is across any culture an opportunity.
This opportunity to welcome new families and new couples into the life of the church extends in a very specific way to those cohabitating or civilly married couples. This is one of the most critical points in the new evangelization, to reach these Catholic couples who are civilly married. In the United States, Catholic marriage rates have dropped by 50% in the past 20 years. Many of these young families are missing from the life of the church and our parishes. These couples need mentors who have also experienced a convalidation, a conversion. These couples play a critical role in reaching out to those civilly married couples in our communities.
Witness to love is an experience that has been deeply rooted, and we can see within the Amoris Laetitia in this catechumenate approach to marriage formation that the Holy Father has asked for us to provide. After that experience of marriage preparation, that year-long, 9-month to year-long process, the engaged couple and the newly married couple now also begin to participate in a 5-year process with their mentor couple, where they go from a process of learning how to belong together in the first year formation. The second year is a process of believing, learning about the truths of the faith. The third year is about becoming, so being deeply rooted and configured to Christ. The fourth year is the year of beatitude, where they really learn to live Matthew 5-7 in kind of a gospel approach to marriage. And then finally, the year be light, where these newly married couples have gone through a whole 5-year process with their mentor couple to now themselves be evangelizing spouses. And so in summary, we kind of leave you with this sort of invitation to not basically just settle for the same old when it comes to marriage formation, but to see in the gift of existing marriages, those mentor couples that are already available, an opportunity to really welcome new families and new couples into the life of the church.